Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the explosive chain battle against Zamasu and Goku Black and how you can score a really decent high score basically. So the advantageous categories are Future Saga, Join Forces, Target Goku, and they are obviously the advantageous characters. These characters will score additional high points in terms of your overall performance. So make sure that you have as many of these as possible in your team. You'll notice there's none on the extreme side, which is pretty weird, but hey. So obviously the missions are the same and the goal is to score over 100 million and then obviously get over 1 billion in total as well to maximize the amount of stones that you'll get. Now in terms of the super side, it's pretty straightforward. You want to prioritize the red units, but ideally you want to prioritize the Trunks and Mai joined forces units and as well the Vegito units. So those are going to be your priority picks. Those include things like LR Trunks and Mai, those include units like the LR Blue Boys, the Vegito, the free-to-play Vegito, the Tech Vegito, basically any of those units. On the extreme side, things are a little bit different. So on the extreme side, it's actually a Wicked Bloodlines that's going to get you the best net result here. And the main reason being due to the linkage. So a big issue when you're choosing the traditional Future Saga extreme units, like for example Zamasu and Goku Black, is that they actually don't link so great. So Fusion Zamasu and Goku Blacks link pretty well because they share a lot of decent link sets and they share big bad bosses, etc. But Zamasu units and Goku Blacks don't always link so great. You know, we're talking like 3, maybe 4 links at the most. So picking these units isn't ideal. You're going to have a much easier time going Wicked Bloodlines and picking as many Frieza / cooler units as possible. Traditionally you want to avoid metal cooler units, mainly because they have links like auto regeneration, which isn't really something that other units will have. So try and prioritize Friezas and coolers. You'll get, you know, big bad bosses, terrifying conquerors, strongest clan in space, fierce battle, and yeah, you'll have a pretty good set of links for the most part, most malevolent, etc. You should have a pretty decent linkage, so start there and then branch out. Like I say, also try and prioritize coolers and freezers, not metal coolers. So yeah, once you've selected your supporters, it's then time for you to obviously take on the explosive chain battle. Now in terms of attacker, you've got your pretty decent options. By the way, you can always check other people's results as well. But in terms of attacker, you've got some other pretty decent options, although outside of the top 3 options you're basically then stuck with kind of like a secondary option. So in terms of the top 3 options, and strictly talking kind of from like joint least preferred to most preferred, the Int, Trunks and Vegeta are going to be your most preferred option, and then the Trunks and Mai units are going to be your second most preferred option, with the LR Trunks and Mai being your most preferred option. So that's kind of going to be your top picks. Outside of that, Goku and Vegeta will be a good pick for you, and then of course the rest of the units kind of in descending order. Now when you are picking your teams, you want to prioritize teams that mainly have Vegetos, because then you can use a Vegito as a linking partner, or teams that have a lot of Trunks and Mai units. Then you can use a Trunks and Mai or a Mai as a linking partner. On the Wicked Bloodline side, things are a lot simpler because you're just prioritizing Frieza units. So that should be a pretty decent time. And that's that. That kind of covers everything you need to know. You can check your score, it gives you an indication, but it doesn't factor in things like whether the units are rainbow, etc. So it just gives you an idea of what kind of score you're going to get. But if you get higher scores or those come out higher, then yeah, traditionally you should come out pretty solid. Yeah, that's basically it. When you get to this part, you're going to want to select the units. I always like to take a good look here, so it's always pretty good to get a good idea of obviously how to best score here. either prioritize picking up 3 Vegetos, or if you can, Trunks of Mai, and Trunks of Mai, etc. Or just go straight for 3 Freezers. Ideally, 3 Vegetos is going to be good for you. You should be able to get those relatively easy. A lot of people have the LR, a lot of people have the base LR, so you should be fine. And then you should be good to go. And that's it. 107 million, not bad for a first run. And obviously using a lesser attacker, I should say. But that's basically it. All done and dusted. Let me know if you guys need any more help down in the comments below. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.